Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here with the Pick Dogs Morning Show here on this Money Making Thursday. Got the franchise player with me and Brad wins bets, and we're just trying to cook it up, man. We're here at 365, letting y'all know our thoughts and our opinions on today's action. Today we got a smaller baseball card. On a Thursday, we got day action and all day action, but a smaller card than usual. And we have one playoff game, Stanley Cup Finals, Oilers, Panthers, Game 4. I'm here to break it down, let you guys know our thoughts, our opinions, and how we see it playing out. Money Making Thursday, Chris. How you doing?
Doing all right. The Pacers kind of salvaged a solid day for me yesterday, or at least a decent day. Could have been a lot worse, but it was just one of those days where, thankfully the play of the day hit, but outside of that, there were a couple of frustrating losses. But again, these days are going to happen. We kind of got to take the good with the bad. The dog days of summer, you're going to have these days, and especially these days where there's not much going on. These Thursday cards can be very, very slim on Thursdays, so gotta get used to it. But we'll hold it down.
Yes, we will. No hoops today. Kind of feel weird. No hoops at all. No dub. No NBA. But baseball and hockey. We'll talk about it. Break it down. Brad, what's happening? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Not gonna lie, got clapped up yesterday. Wasn't my best day, but hey, gotta keep moving forward. New day. Yeah, I mean the WNBA. I feel like we need to have some games today. They can't be doing this to us. Right. Taking a day off, so shit. 1 NHL game, 8 baseball games. Gonna have to navigate it in some way, but there's some winners on the board, and we're gonna go over it.
Yes, there are. There are some winners on the board. We're gonna try to find them. For me, yesterday, I'm coming off a decent day, depending on how you look at it. Baseball, I got smoked. I went 0 for 3 in baseball yesterday. I was like, damn. But then in hoops, I smashed it. Hit every game in the WNBA, and then I had the Pacers on the money line. So it was just one of those days for me yesterday. Hoops took care of me. Baseball had me sad. So I'm looking to bounce back today in baseball. I'm really looking at the board today. A couple spots that I like. I'm looking to do some damage, and I've been red hot in hoops. So can't wait for the W to be back tomorrow. And, the NBA Finals rolling right along. The Pacers, as I have tried to tell you guys, I never thought that it was going to be a quick Thunder series. I never thought that. Never. Indiana, that team is much better than the general masses has given them credit for over the last 2 seasons. And somebody who has watched this team more so than probably 99% of people out there, that's all I've been trying to tell y'all. And we cashed with them on the money line in both Game 1 and Game 3. Shout out to them boys. Shout out to Ben Mathurin. Oh, my God. We know he was like that, though. I expected an uptick from the role players at home. And Halliburton, damn near a triple-double. Yesterday was a rebound away from a triple-double?
Yep.
So
rebounds.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them Pacers yesterday. Took command of the series. Will they go up 3-1 at home? Man, they're a different team, monster and animal at home at the crib, especially in the postseason. And Oklahoma City has really struggled on the road here in the postseason. It's going to be interesting. We're going to talk about it. We'll break it down when we get there. But I thought yesterday was a really good game. Shout out to the Pacers, man. Shout out to them boys. 2 wins away.
Yeah.
Right.
I was impressed with them. I took the Thunder. My ideology was like, all right, if you watch those 2 games, really the Pacers only had the upper hand in the last 5 minutes of that Game 1. But nah, they're legit. They're legit. And if you're a Thunders fan, gotta be a little bit worried. That's that series winning prize. What'd you get out, Jay?
I'm trying my best not to look, but
okay. Let's not jinx it.
Yeah, I'm just trying.
I'm sorry.
It's a pretty price. So,
okay.
I can't wait, man, to see how it all ends up playing out. The last night was a good game, and we'll see if the Thunder are able to bounce back and tie this series up, or if the Pacers are the ones that take a commanding 3-1 lead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was looking at that line for the next game. It's what, Thunder lane 6. It's hard to lay those points after watching game 3 in Indiana. So it's gonna be a tough one.
Yes, it will be. Chris, man. Let's talk about some baseball today. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
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 We got 8 games today, so should we do 4 and 4 or 3 and 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2? Which I think.
Go with whatever your little heart desires.
Mets and Nationals. First game of the day. Soroka, Senga. Twins, Rangers, Corbin, over. Corbin. Minnesota, minus 155. Home favorites, total 8.5. Rockies, Giants, Birdsong, Sensatello. And Tigers, Orioles. Our ace. Mama that man. Best pitcher in baseball. The American League Cy Young winner. Tariq Scoop. And the Detroit Tigers against the Baltimore Orioles. Chris, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mets on the run line here. I think there will be value spots to take the Nationals this season. Just this series, I don't think has been it. I think Senga's the better starter here. Soroka, while he still has some good outings, he's had some, decent outings as of late. He still has a high ERA on the road, around 6. The Mets are just clubbing righties right now. So give me the Mets on the run line in that one. And I'm going to take a shot on the Rangers here. I can't pay this price with Bailey Ober and the Twins. I know the Twins got the win yesterday and, were able to hold down the Rangers with just how inconsistent this offense has been. But maybe Patrick Corbin's found something here with the Rangers. I don't know. I never thought I'd say mutter those words, but I don't know. Plus 140 to me just like kind of stood out. So I'll take a shot on the Rangers for plus money.
I'm with you. I'm going to take a shot here with the Rangers as well. Nice little Patrick Corbin career resurgence.
Wow.
Shout out to
I see both of y'all coming in here taking Corbin. All that bashing y'all been doing to Corbin all year.
Nah. In the beginning of the season, yes, I was bashing him, but he's proved us wrong.
Fair.
He's proved us wrong. But shout out to Rangers for giving him another shot, man. I did not think Corbin was going to be on a team's payroll this season. So, and it's been paying off. This is just a game where, do I want to lay minus 150 with the Twins with Ober on the mound? I don't. I just think it's for a value perspective. I think it's going to be a close competitive game, and in that type of game, I'd rather have some plus money. So give me the Rangers there. On the Mets as well. Take them on the run line. I don't like this spot for the Nationals. I like taking the Nationals in certain spots, but this isn't the one. We all know the Mets have been so dominant at home this season. They got their guy Signa on the mound. He's going to limit the Nats, and I think Soroka gets hit up in this one. Like Chris said, Soroka on the road, not a guy I want to back. So let's not overthink that one. Let's take the Mets to win by a margin there. Giants, Colorado. I like an under here. Look, Sensatella has been bad. Don't get me wrong. He's been bad. But if you look at the teams he's played, I mean, he's played some really solid lineups. Giants lineup's good, but it's not incredible. I think he's actually able to have a better outing than what he's shown this season. So like that there. And then Birdsong's been solid as hell. We have seen some high scoring games in the series so far, but I think this one kind of goes the other way and we see a lower scoring one. Tigers, Baltimore. I mean, yeah, got to somehow take Scoop on this one. I don't want to touch Baltimore, especially after that big win yesterday. So maybe a Baltimore team total under. Tigers run line. Yeah, don't love that game, but anyway, you could take the Tigers to make the odds go down. I think it's a good way to do it, or a good way to attack that one.
I don't really disagree with nothing y'all said. I'm taking my ace, my all-star, my favorite pitcher, mama that man, Tariq Skubal, and the Tigers today in the bounce back. Romanelli got me yesterday. He fucking got me. He pretty much nailed it too. Damn. That's why he's missed the rundown. um, but I do think the Tigers bounce back today. They're still the best team in baseball, and Skubal has been as good as advertised. I think he limits what Baltimore does offensively today, and I think the Tigers can do some damage on Kramer, who, he's had his ups and downs this season, and I think today Tigers get back to regular schedule programming. So I'll go run line Tigers or just pay up for the money line. Either way, you should be fine. But in a spot like this, I have no problem paying up for the money line. I tell you, with my guys, the guys that have proven certain spots, I will pay up, and I kind of will pay up in a spot like this. So I took a shot on the Rockies, man, and damn, man, they be in the game, bro. They be in it. They be in it, man, and then they just can't pull it off. I'm good on them today. I'm chilling. I wouldn't take the Giants, but I would just leave the game alone. That's what I'm doing today, personally. I'm on my Rangers plus 125 behind Corbin. Corbin's been serviceable. Over. Can you trust them? Not really. I just think this is a 50-50 game. I know the Rangers have been terrible on the road this season, but I'm not loving the overall form for Minnesota right now either. So I just think it's probably one of the best plus money shots on the board today is the Texas Rangers. I can't talk anybody off of taking the under. I know it's over and Corbin, who both can give it up. We know that both of these guys can give it up, but they both can come in here and have good games. Rangers games are still damn near 70% to the under this season. So I can't talk nobody off of taking the under. Rangers Twins today. It's 8.5. You would think with these two it would be 9, but I'm going to lean towards an under. And I know the Twins have been an over team, and this has been an over series thus far. I think this one narrowly stays under. I'm going to say 4-3 Rangers win. 4-3 Rangers win. That's how I think that Rangers-Twins game plays out. And I'm priced out of the Mets today. If you want, you could go moneyline Mets, moneyline Tigers, 2-team parlay. Chalky. I think you get through. Mets are so dominant at home. We've been rocking with the Mets at home all season long. Shout out to the Mets. And I see no reason to get off of them today. We'll be back on the Nationals in spots like the other guy said. And, I told you what I like about the Tigers. So, look, 2-team, Brad style parlay. Feel me? All right, man. We go to the back end of the slot. We got the Yankees. Ooh, yeah, the Yankees. Warren on the mound versus Lugo. Yankees minus 155 on the road. We got the Cardinals and the Brewers. Sonny Gray versus Chris. How you say this name? I'm not even finna try.
Mizorowski.
Mizorowski's supposed to be like that. He's supposed to be one of the ones.
Number 4 prospect in the organization. Number 1 pitching prospect.
Okay.
He's supposed to be one of them ones.
And I read the scouting report. He hits 96 to 98 with the fastball. He was hitting triple digits, but he decided they said he scaled it back for a little bit more control. So he can hit 100, but he usually hits 96 and 98.
How you say Mizorowski?
Mizorowski. Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. That's his name from now on.
Mike Wazowski.
And we'll see what the Brewers and Cardinals got in store for us today. We got the Pirates and the Cubs. Heen Dog, Italian, Jameson Taillon, and the Cubs minus 205 today over the Pirates. And we got the White Sox on the road versus the Astros. Framber versus Martin. Brad, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm going to run line the Astros here. We saw the White Sox pick up a win in this series with Shane Smith on the mound, and I kind of called that one. And after that, I was like, yeah, the Astros probably blow them out in the next couple games. We saw them blow them out yesterday. I think they blow them out again in this one. As we know, the White Sox horrific on the road this season. I think they have 7 road wins. Now they got to go against Framber, who started off the season a little rough, but has gotten better as the season has gone on. I think he has a nice outing. I think these Astros bats stay alive in this one and they get at least a 2-run win in that one. Yeah, I mean, this Cardinals Milwaukee game, it's interesting. We'll see how this kid looks. I'm probably going to stay away from it. Maybe a lean towards like a Cardinals first 5, just kind of going against this guy and having him, prove to us that he is what, all the scouts say he is. So that's kind of how I'm leaning that one. If you want to attack that one, I'd rather have my money on Sonny Gray than a guy we really don't know about. So maybe a Cardinals first 5 minus half a run. I'm going to pay up for the Yankees here. I'm going to take the Yankees on the money line. It's not a good matchup for the Royals. The Yankees have beat the Royals in 7 straight games dating back to last season. The Royals just don't have the bats to keep up with a team like the Yankees. Don't get me wrong, Will Warren is a tough guy to put your money on, but when Will Warren has started in Yankees games this season, the Yankees give him run support. He actually has a winning record, even though his ERA is bad. So I'll pay up and take the Yankees there. Pirates Cubs. The Pirates have been playing some good ball, but let's be real. They've been playing good ball because they've been at home. We saw them have a good series against the Phillies. We saw them have a good series against the Marlins. Now they have to travel to Chicago, play at Wrigley. Probably going to roll with the Cubs run line here. That's the way I lean. Not my favorite game on the board because do I love laying run lines with Tyon? I don't, but don't really trust the Pirates on the road this season. So give me the Cubs run line there.
For me here in this slot, I'm not really in love with anything. I'll rock with the Brewers and Mr. Mike Wazowski. I don't like the current form of the Cardinals right now. The Cardinals just piss me off all week. They just lost 4 straight games at home where they've been dominant, and we know how they've been on the road. They've been mainly a fade on the road, so not playing well at home. Don't think it'll translate to playing well on the road. Brewers, while they kind of on my shit list too, losing a series at home where they've played their best baseball to the Braves, who've been terrible on the road all season, was kind of concerning and head scratching as well. But I think this is exactly what they need. Some good young life coming in. Everybody want to play well. Everybody want to get the young guy's first win of his career, first win of his season. And I think he plays well. So I'm attacking plus money. Don't like the current form of the Cardinals. You can't lose 4 straight at home where you play your best baseball and then expect me to want to go like minus 145 on the road on a good home team. I just can't do that. So give me the Milwaukee Brewers. And that's all I really love. I lean towards the Yankees. The Yankees just seem to always kick the crap out of the Royals. The Royals just can't beat the Yankees. It just is what it is. So, Yankees. Oh, yeah, the Yankees. Go run line with them, too, because we play the Yankees. We usually lay a run line. They're an offensive team. I feel like they very rarely win by a single run. Yankees run line for me. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the under in Cards Brewers. Like you said, I think Mizorowski can have a good start here. Like I say, that he's got solid stuff. He had solid stuff in AAA, and that choosing to drop his fastball a little bit's really helped with control. The walk numbers have been down. The strikeouts have still been solid. And I think he can do some damage here against this Cardinals lineup. And the Brewers still have a decent bullpen. On the other side, I still think that Sonny Gray has just been hot, and I think he pitches well here as well. So I like the under in that one. And yeah, I'm going to lean towards the Yankees here. I just don't love Will Warren's recent form on the road, but which team do I trust to score enough runs in this game to be able to give themselves the win? I always talk about the Royals and just the lack of consistent offense that they've been bringing to the table. And I just think that even though Seth Lugo's been better at Kaufman, this is just a tough lineup to go up against. So give me the Yankees in that one.
Fair enough. That's it for baseball. We got one game left on the card today, and it's Stanley Cup Finals Game 4. Panthers up 2-1 at home at the crib, looking to take a commanding 3-1 series lead on Edmonton. They're favored to do so, minus 150. Total 6.5. I'm taking the plus money. I'm taking the Oilers, man. I don't think they go down without a fight. Early in the series, I thought this was going to be a home-dominated series. I thought, pretty much the home team was going to win every home game. That blew up early. Oilers back up against the wall, so they got dominated the way they got dominated in game 3. I think they bounce back and have a solid game tonight. I'm leaning on McDavid. I'm leaning on Draisaitl. I think they have monster games today. I'm taking the Oilers. I don't love it, but that's where I'm at. Chris?
Yeah, I was leaning towards Panthers last night before I went to bed, and then I woke up this morning and said, you know what? This is must win for Edmonton, because even going back home for game 5, you can't, like I said, you can't go down 3-1 to the Panthers, because you were lucky to come back and force game 7 last year. Like you woke up, but I just think that someone's pulling me towards the Oilers here, and I don't know what it is, but it could be on the Oilers here. Would it surprise me if the Panthers came out and kicked the shit out of them again? Absolutely not, because it just feels the Panthers right now feel like a team that smell blood in the water. But usually Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl bounce back in a spot like this. I think the fact that they battled hard and they basically started a line brawl in game 3 when they were down as big as they were. I think it's kind of like when you start a fight just in a normal game in the regular season, try to get momentum back on your side, try to pick the guys up. And I think that's what Edmonton did. I think, they showed the fight. They showed, you kicked our ass tonight. But make no mistake, if the Oilers go down 1-0 quick in this game, I wouldn't hesitate to put something on a live bet with the Panthers on the puck line. Just because, like I said, when it seems to get out of control for the Oilers and Stuart Skinner, it gets out of control fast. So my initial lean right now is Oilers money line. But again, I'm not going to be surprised if the Panthers come out and blow them out. And I won't be, and like I said, I'll be live betting puck line for sort of a hedge if the Panthers come out swinging.
Yeah, and Edmonton's cooked. I think the Panthers take this one again. I think, the Panthers are in Edmonton's head. They're lucky this series isn't 3-0. It's just a bad matchup for the Oilers. We saw last season. It's the same this season. I think the Panthers come out here, get a strong start, and get a win here. If you want to get those odds down, the way I would attack it is Panthers team total over 3.5 to get those odds down. If the Panthers win this game, I think they probably score 4+ goals. So I just don't think Edmonton has an answer for Florida's offense. Florida's the better defensive team. It's a bad matchup. It's as simple as that. Shout out the Panthers. They're going to do it again, and they're going to win this one.
Yeah, the Oilers are the best two players on the ice.
That's fair.
I for some reason, I just don't want to bet against Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl in a must-win, because, like I said, you can't go down 3-1.
You can't. But I mean, from watching this series, all 3 games, I just don't see the Oilers squeaking one out on the road. They just seem outmatched. Would you agree or no?
In game 3, they were obviously outmatched. In game 2,
even game 2, it kind of seemed like that.
But the thing is that, people say you can't bet off 2 players. Yeah, well, that's realistically you can. And they had a lot more depth in the playoffs to where they were able to find the scoring depth where Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl didn't necessarily do a whole lot, and the secondary scoring helped him. I'm sorry, but when Corey Perry can tie the game up against you, and Corey Perry, of all people, can throw a cycle pass and then have Leon Draisaitl found in overtime, you're getting secondary scoring. And Paul Maurice is a dipshit. Don't even give me that. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. I just think that, you know what, McDavid and Draisaitl, McDavid's got 1.83 points after a loss in the playoffs. Draisaitl 1.5. I would take, if they're going to win this game, I would take both of them for 2 points tonight. If we're looking for player props, I'm probably going to target shots on goal for Florida if they smell blood in the water. And again, Paul Maurice is not the better coach. He's a fucking dipshit. Anyways, were the Panthers the better team in game 2? Probably. But being the better team doesn't always get you the win. So again, I'm not opposed to anyone taking, the Panthers, because it makes sense after how they looked in game 3.
Fair points.
Fair enough. Ain't no hoops on tonight, man. Damn.
You can bet on like simulation hoops or esports.
2K.
I've been hiding that hoops, so I need to try to keep it real. But it's a baseball day. It's a hockey day. Let me just break it down, let you guys know our thoughts, our opinions on everything under the sun, everything on the board today. Our favorite plays are over at Pick Dogs Premium. Chris, what you got over there today, my man?
Yeah, it's only baseball for me today. Just the MLB pickoff play on the board for $19. The Blue Jays got us back on track yesterday. And so I got that on the board, and I got a 3-pack from baseball, 1 afternoon play, a couple of evening plays on the board. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use that promo code PICK at checkout, get 15% off. You can hop on something long term. We're still gonna have WNBA. Still gonna have NBA game 4 tomorrow as well. Lots of action on the board. So long term is the best way to go. You can pair me up with Jay, Brad. You can pair all 3 of us up as part of that multi-capital promotion. But use that promo code PICK at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase.
On the franchise and do the damn thing, ladies and gentlemen. Brad, what you got going on?
Yep, just one play today. We are in the dog days. Don't want to push it. Don't want to overdo it. Smaller slate. One play in the MLB. Losing day yesterday. If you want to buy low on me, it's a great time to do it. So love my play in the MLB. Go check that out. Jump on a 3-day though. The plays will start to increase Friday, Saturday. We got more games. I will have a more quantity of plays. So hop on something long term. Team up with any of these guys. But at $19 play of the day, I like it. So go check it out.
Hop on, Brad. Do the damn thing today, ladies and gentlemen. Same thing for me. I got one play today. No need to go crazy. Just one, attacking it. See how we come out on the other side. So, scoop it up, $19 over at Big Dogs Premium. We'll have more throughout the week, of course. We got hoops coming back tomorrow with the WNBA, NBA Finals coming back. And then we'll have a bigger baseball card. I'm not totally in love with the card today, so just keep it simple. Stick it to the basics. Got one play for y'all, $19. Scoop it up, or pair me up with one of the guys, or hop on something long term, and let's do the damn thing, ladies and gentlemen. All right, parlay time, man. Parlay. What you got for me, Chris?
Yeah, let's go with. I had time to prepare parlay. Someone just hasn't jumped out to me yet. Let's go with the under in Brewers Cardinals. Under in Brewers Cardinals, Leon Draisaitl to have a point and Connor McDavid to have a point.
Go for me, Brad.
I do like that Mets Tigers little two-legger there.
That's where I'm going. That's all I got. Mets Tigers, 2-team.
That thing's smacking. That thing is smacking. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get a little weird with this one. Give me Panthers money line part, and then parlay that up with the McDavid goal. Going a little opposite sides there, but I like that. McDavid's scoring tonight. He's scoring tonight, but Panthers win.
Yep, Mets Tigers. I'm with it. That's where I'm at. In, out. Hey. See how we come out on the other side, man. So, Chris, Brad, any final words before we get out of here?
No, sir.
Quick show, small card today. Preview of kind of some dog days of the summer. Usually we'll have bigger cards, but Thursdays they're gonna kind of be like this.
Yeah.
Hopefully the WNBA don't do us like this, bro. They need to chill. They should at least do us one.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one. Come on.
You know what I mean?
Hey, football season. We'll be talking about some action on Thursday. Ooh, I'm pumped for that. Ball State, Buffalo, or something. Like, come on now. Counting down the days.
Counting them down. Counting them down. Roof will love that shit. Roof will live for that.
What?
Maction.
Thursday night football.
Yeah, you see some of the girls at the Bowling Green games.
Man, so it'll be here before we know it, man. It'll be here before we know it. Appreciate each and every one of y'all that continue to tune in and watch these shows, watch these episodes. We'll be back same time, same programming tomorrow, Money Making Friday. So we'll see y'all then. Check out everything else we got here on the channel. Between all the individual content, Roof covers half the card, Brad covers the other half in individual video form. And check out the video series we got. Brad has 7 free picks in just 5 minutes, Nerfies and Yerfies as well. Chris, the wraparound, winding on down, but still a couple more episodes left. Check it out. Jam session, same thing, winding on down, but still hitting the ground hard until it's gone. The layup session will be back when the WNBA is back. Check out the rundown. Check out everything we got, man. We got a million things going. See y'all soon. We out of here. Make it a winning day.